Hello everyone, gracefully here. And welcome to an Usurp the Lord of the Arena. Well, it's a working title. I'll get an actual title probably at some point. This is something I'm going to do from time to time. Not every Sunday, but just from time to time on Sundays. If I need a little bit of prep time for something, or if I need a little time to regather my thoughts while I'm doing other things on the channel. What I mainly am going to do on this particular segment is, well, while playing Hearthstone here, I'm going to be playing through the arena. Just playing through, trying to teach you some of the ins and outs of the game if you don't know how to play it at all. And hopefully make things good, happy time. I don't even know, man. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be kind of hard to commentate on this, simply because it is a card game. It's me waiting. It's going to be me talking about what I'm going to do, and then me trying to think of what the other person can do and explain it to you all. So things might move a little slow. I will apologize for that in advance. But how about we stop blabbing and we go ahead and we get started with the arena. For those of you that don't know, the arena is a mode within Hearthstone where you can use in-game currency, which I don't have enough of right now, or you can use real money, $2 a pop, to play in the arena. Now, this real money you can't get back, as it says down here at the bottom, so once you spend it, it's done, it's spent, you can't get it back at all. So I'm going to go ahead and just pay an admission fee. And I'll be able to explain the arena better. Now the arena is kind of, well, from what I know, is kind of like a blind draft pick. Or a pre-release draft pick, if you will. Now, excuse me. Now these decks, everything that you're going to see me do here, totally random. Nothing is purely constructed properly. If it was a proper deck, I could sit down for a while, think to myself, decide which combinations I could try and pull off within the deck, and keep going. But because this is not a structured deck, it is a blind pick, pre-release style kind of event. I just have to go with what I'm given. Now that being said, I currently have 3 classes to choose from. I have a Warlock, which Warlocks have fantastic card draw, but their drawback is a lot of their cards or spells deal damage to them in order to get basically some early rushdown benefits. The Priest is kind of the opposite. I say kind of because it has a yin and a yang, so to say. Priests mainly can have a lot of things that will heal them or their troops, or their cards, I should say. But there is a point where you can turn things over into shadow form, which basically turns your healing into damage. So things kind of flip-flop, can flip-flop, but once you make that transition from regular priest to a shadow priest, there's no changing back. And finally, Rexar the Hunter. I'm totally butchering this. Basically, his thing centers around beasts. Synergy with cards that have beast as their surname, effectively. Does it have beast in the card name? You're probably going to want to take it. Anyway, I think for this particular arena run, I am actually going to pick Hunter. Because I have not played Hunter yet, but I have seen some crazy combos that can happen with Hunter. Now you're going to see a little thing pop up in the lower right or lower left corner that will say skip to arena draft. And if you don't want to see me draw my card, or if you don't want to see me pick my cards, all you gotta do is click that button and you'll skip forward to when I actually start going into the arena. This is basically just for some of those impatient people, so to say. So starting off here, I get a rare. Now rares, I don't know if this is actually true, but from what I've seen, You get 5 rares, and sometimes your rares can be epics, and very rarely you can also get a legendary. Legendary being the best, being the rarest card in the game. Anyway, so my choices are Violet Teacher, Light Warden, or Arcane Golem. In the arena, the Arcane Golem is pretty bad because it's a 4/2 charge, meaning it has 4 attack, 2 health, and charge means it can attack the turn it's put out. But the battle cry is what makes it so bad. Yeah, it's a great cost, but the battle cry is what makes it bad. Is you give your opponent a mana crystal. Basically, mana crystals are basically the number in the upper left corner of the card. That's how much spells cost. And if you give your opponent that advantage, they basically can play stuff, more powerful stuff, a turn earlier than you can. So Arcane Golem is terrible. Now, Light Warden. This card would be good if I was playing the Priest deck, because anytime a character is healed, it gets +2 attack. It's great for first turn play. It's just basically play it, second turn, heal it, and then it's a 3/2 that does damage. It's awesome. But I'm not playing a Priest. Also, we have the Violet Teacher. 3/5 for 4. Not bad. And whenever I cast a spell, I can summon a 1/1 or 1 attack, 1 health, a Violet Apprentice. That's probably the best card out of all of this. Simply because... excuse me. It's the best card out of all of this. Simply because Hunter does have a spell or two it can use, so I can take a little bit advantage of it. But when compared to everything else, it's about my only choice. Now, also at the bottom there, you're going to notice I have this neat little mana curve here. Basically, when you are constructing a deck, you want your mana curve to basically slowly arc and then come back down at 7+. So let me see. I'm looking here. Change a minion's health to 1. I'm actually looking at the 2 Hunter card, which are bordered in green here. Kill command, deal 3 damage. You have a beast, you can deal 5 instead. Or Hunter's Mark, change a minion's health to 1. Boom, headshot. Now I'm kind of tempted to get the Hunter's Mark, just so I can throw a kind of a weenie card item, as I like to call it, weenie creature at something, and take out a big meanie with 1 hit. Or with something that I don't really care too much for. So really, both these cards are fantastic. The Argent Squire, when compared with these, I'm not too keen on. Anyway, I should mention, Argent Squire, Divine Shield. Basically, what the Divine Shield is you have to deal some form of damage to it before you can actually remove it from the game. It basically has a bubble around it, if you will. And I'll try and show you that in better detail when we actually get running. Let's see. I'm actually going to take Kill Command starting off here. My next set of cards. I have a Corehound, which is a beast, so I may be taking that, actually. A 9/5 beast. It actually got a bit of a buff, or it got a bit of a nerf recently. It was like a 9/7, but it was proving to be a little too strong, so it got a nerf to it a little way to go. Magma Rager. Terrible card, especially against certain classes. It is a terrible card. Yeah, 5/1 for 3, that's great for attack damage, but remember, things have summoning sickness, so unless you have a way to give it charge and make it run out to the battle right away, it is terrible, because it will just get wiped off the map by anything. And then Scarlet Crusader, a 3/1 with Divine Shield, meaning it has 2 hits before it's dead. I'm going to go with the Corehound. I'm going to try and build a beast synergized deck. Ooh, Deadly Shot. I kind of want to take Deadly Shot over everything else here. I don't think I explained it too well. Battle Cry, basically, as soon as the card hits the field, it will do the effect listed on the card. So, for example, the Frost Elemental. A 5/5 for 6 mana that will freeze an enemy character for 1 turn. Basically, it'll freeze something for a turn. Freezing basically is it can the creature or the character in this flavoring cannot do anything for a single turn, attacking wise. And then the Iron Forge Rifleman, it deals 1 damage. So I'm actually going to stick with a Deadly Shot this time because played it right, you can actually get rid of something really nasty right away. Alright. Alkali to Pain. Now I like this because it's card draw. Whenever this guy takes damage, draw a card. It works a lot better in a priest deck because you can throw it at something weak, heal it, and keep drawing cards that way. A Young Dragonhawk would be nice in this deck. So would the Arcane Shot. Just to explain, Wind Fury, that's basically you can attack twice each turn with this particular unit. And Arcane Shot, deal 2 damage. I'm going to try and go a bit of the removal route but I want to keep beast oriented, so I'm going to take the Arcane Shot actually. I'll probably have more chances to get whatever. Let's see, snipe whenever. See, secrets. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about everything else. Flesh-eating Ghoul. I kind of want to take this because I have so much removal, actually. This may take precedence over everything else. Flesh-eating Ghoul basically gets another permanent attack point every time something dies. Then there's the Snipe, which is a secret. Secrets basically are cards that will sit on your character, and whenever the effect listed on the card is triggered, the effect will basically happen. Basically, in this case, whenever my opponent plays a card, this activates and deals 4 damage to the card that was just played. And then the Ironfur Grizzly. It's a 3/3 for 3 that has Taunt. It's a beast with Taunt, which is tempting. And what Taunt is basically is that anything on your opponent's side must attack it first before it can attack you. I'm going to take the Flesh-eating Ghoul, but if I did mention it in my first impressions, because I don't remember, but I won't remember. I'm taking a Deadly Shot probably, but basically you can be attacked directly at any point unless a taunt creature is on the field. That's the only caveat. Anyway, I will probably take that Deadly Shot because some taunts, though I do need them, I'll try and stick out for another Ironfur Grizzly. My second rare. And all of these rares are kind of crap. Secret Keeper, whenever I play Secret, which I haven't taken any of, this creature will get +1/+1. It's nice for a 1-cost card. Wild Pyromancer, I probably won't be casting a lot of spells, even though I actually already have 4 in my deck. Will deal 1 damage to every minion, meaning you basically have 2 uses of this guy before he'll die as well. And Mind Control Tech, if my opponent has 4 more minions, I'll take 1 at random. I kind of want to play the Mind Control Tech, just because of how I've been constructing decks. I usually will end up trying to play too much into removal, which you're actually already seeing, and not be able to remove enough, and I'll be stuck against 4 or 5 creatures against my 1. So I'm going to take the Mind Control Tech. It's a little bit luck-based, but I like it. Okay, here's some beasts. I'll probably take these beasts over the Frostwolf Warlord. +1/+1 for each other friendly minion on the battlefield. It's good, but unless you're running like a weenie rushdown mode, it's not the best. I'm going to take the Bloodfen Raptor on this one. Ooh, I got the rare. Ooh. Oh. Now, all 3 of these are really tempting. I don't have anything very tempting on my side I could do, but the Gladiator's Longbow, I actually have only seen, it's only mentioned in Legends. The Gladiator's Longbow, basically, I cannot be damaged while I am attacking with it. And also this gives me a moment to talk about weapons. With a weapon, your hero can also attack and participate in battle. So with this Gladiator's Longbow, I can deal 5 damage with my hero twice before the weapon goes away. That's what the 2 with the broken shield on it means. And remember, if you're using a weapon and having your hero attack itself, the hero itself will take damage for attacks, minus this particular weapon. I may actually take it just as a, oh crap, I'm kind of getting my butt kicked, I need to kick things into gear here. The Faceless Manipulator is nice. It copies anything on the battlefield, yours or your opponent's. That's something that people always forget, is that you can copy your own creatures. But also to note, the battle cry effect of the creature you copy will not be copied. So basically, you will get the creature, but not anything that says battle cry in front of it. And the Bestial Wrath basically makes a creature able to just go ham for once. I am actually going to take the Gladiator's Longbow in this case. Let's see. I do need that card draw. Yeah, I'm going to take that card draw. I like avoiding beasts at this point. Ah, here we go. This is a trap I might take, actually. Actually, a 3/3 taunt. Well, the Gladiator's Longbow won't really help me at that point, so it's kind of a lost cause. 2/2 taunt, or when enemy minions attacks, return it to its owner's hand, and it costs 2 more. So I will actually take that freezing trap if I get forced into a situation. It may help a lot. Priest of Loon, heal 4 health to yourself. It's actually not a bad card, but healing yourself is kind of meh in this game. A 3/3 with Divine Shield isn't bad, because once it loses Divine Shield, it can still deal some damage of its own. But I'm actually going to take the Tundra Rhino in this case, so all my beasts that I play can have charge. And I'm going to take the Silence. Because we already talked about the Argent Squire. Spell damage +1, basically all your spells that have a number written on it, you'll deal more basically it will deal 1 more damage, or it'll add 1 more damage onto whatever the spell says. If it has a number for what damage the spell will do. Great in like a mage or a warlock deck, not so great in a hunter deck. Plus it's a beast. Silence basically, well, I'll show it here. Basically Silence, what it does is it will remove the flavor text on a card. That's what it does. So, for example, this Mogoshan Warden, it's a 1/7 taunt. It's a wall. If I were to silence it, it loses its taunt and becomes just a 1/7 that I can walk past like nothing happened. I'm actually going to take another freezing trap in this instance because that's actually pretty good. Release the Hounds. I actually will take that card. Oh. Things are going to go quicker now that I've explained a lot. Murlocs. Now, had I gotten in earlier, I could have played a Murloc deck, but since I didn't, I'm not going to be able to. Murlocs are weak, but they generate really quick and are really fast to rush someone down. Plus, they have a lot of synergy within their race, but they don't have a lot of synergy outside of their race. Deadly Shot, please. I might take that Hunter's Mark over everything. Actually, let's take a Cult Master, actually, for that card draw. More card draw. I'm going to get a little more card draw in here. Alright, here's a rare. Let's see. It has a draw mechanic on. Let's see. The Flare has a draw mechanic on it, and it makes all enemy minions lose stealth. Basically, what stealth is they cannot be the minion cannot be attacked unless it attacks first, or your opponent does something to reveal it. But Explosive Shot, that takes care of the stealth problem. Plus, it deals lots of damage. I'm going to take a kill command at this point because I need some more of that damage. Animal Companion is just like a you have to have it kind of card. Animal Companion summons a random Animal Companion, 1 of 3 I believe, or 1 of 2. I don't know exactly, but it will summon a random companion, 1 that gives all other beasts +1 attack, or a taunt wall. So I'm going to take it. Let's see. Youthful Brewmaster. Actually, the Brewmasters can be used quite efficiently. You can either use them to pull back something that has a good battle cry, or you can use them early on in the game as a quick spike in damage. The Dark Iron Dwarf is tempting, because that allows me to give something +2 attack, and I'm kind of in the mindset of that right now. Or I can get the draw. I think I need a little more card draw, actually. Ah, yes, the Starting Buster. I'm going to take the Starting Buster over everything else here. Whenever I summon a beast, draw a card. That's pretty simple, and it's probably the best card draw I'll need. The multi-shot is really tempting, but the Starting Buster is hard to pass up. Snipe, War Golem, or an Ancient Squire. Snipe. Let's see. Raid Leader. No, take the Silence. And okay, this is Scavenging Hyena is probably the best. So the Starting Buzzard and Scavenging Hyena are probably the two best Hunter cards, just because of how quickly they snowball. I'm gonna grab that Boar. I'm trying to mana curve now. Wow, I have lots of 2s. Another Tundra Rhino. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take the Stampeding Kodo just because it is a beast and it will destroy something with 2 or less attack. And that's an arena deck made. How will it do? Probably not very well. But we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. So it may take a little while to get into an actual game. So I'm going to play now, but I'll see you when the game actually kicks off. Alright, here we go. Alright. So we're up against Jaina. And that is almost a terrible start. I'm actually going to put everything but the Stone Tusk Boar away. Now I'm basically mulliganing my cards, trying to get something better in my hand. There we go, that's a bit better. And the coin. Now the coin I got, you get it if you go second. Basically it allows you to play something one turn earlier if you need it. Just going to play a Stone Tusk Boar and get some early damage out. Anyway. Now, like I said, the coin allows you to play something early. The hero power of the Hunter is basically deal 2 damage to the enemy hero directly. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, really. Now, I'm going to see what comes up. Okay, draw mechanic. I'm going to draw a card.
You like my invention.
Now, a big thing about this game is you want to have hand size advantage and board advantage. One or the other, or both if you can.
We have many secrets.
Oh, god damn it. The Kirin Tor Mage, really? Well, I gotta read it. Well, I don't like it, so I'm gonna actually clear it off the field just so I don't have to deal with it. Ah, counterspell.
Well played.
Oh, if you're sure.
So they basically counterspelled my well, I forget the name of that card. So and that's an example of a secret right there too. Now I have to find something to deal with this Kirin Tor Mage really quick because I'm kind of gonna get run over. Because it deals a lot more damage than I can. I might end up playing my Animal Companion and see what I get. Or no, wait. I will have 4 mana next turn, so I can actually take care of it. It will reduce my hand size, but I can take... Never mind. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Let's see. I don't want to waste a kill command on this, but I kind of have to. So we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep the dream alive right now. That's all we're really gonna do. My plan was actually to run the Novice Engineer at the Kirin Tor Mage just to get it off the field. And then I was gonna follow up with an Arcane Shot just to kill it, but that's been thrown out the window. Oh, you have no idea what secrets I have here. Let's see if I do this. I can still do a Deadly Shot using my coin. Oh, and I got Misha. But here's the part he's going to hate. Deadly Shot. Taken care of. My hand size has dwindled significantly. This is the problem I have playing the game, is I kind of rush down really quick in the game, so. And you're going to do... And then you're gonna fireball it to just get rid of it? Or are you going to play something else? That was my only Animal Companion too. Yeah, there goes the Fire Blast. Just to get rid of what I had available. And let's see, I draw an Iron Beak Owl. Excellent.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
Let's see, what else do I get? Ah, I got my bow. Alright, and then I'll take care out. Now, as you're seeing with the mage, the Fire Blast is basically a 1 damage ping to anything on the board. Meaning it has a lot more utility that it can target me, it can target a creature I have in the field, whatever you may have. You can target anything. You can target herself if she so well desires. He or she so well desires.
What to do? What to do?
You have 7 mana. What do you mean, what to do? Kick my ass. That's what you do. Come on, tell me you got a fireball in there. Tell me you got something in there. Don't tell me I'm going to be able to surpass a mage with this. There we go. What are you doing with that card? Are you thinking things through now? There you go. There's the tactic. Now you just throw your Wolf Rider at me. And you played... Okay, interesting. Well... I do need something to protect myself, but I think I'm actually going to play the longbow just as my I don't want to lose situation, or my panic button, whatever you want to say. Ifs, ands, or buts.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Okay, interesting. Well, what can I do this turn? I can play some of my stuff. What I think I'm doing is I might just try and wipe the board off. And how I'm going to do it is actually do an explosive shot on his main guy, arcane shot it, so he can attack. That's kind of my idea. So first, let's see how I can do this. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. And I wish it did more damage, but I'm going to do it here so I can avoid taking more damage from him directly. And then I'll drop a snipe. Just basically because now we're getting to the point where I need to protect myself against big meanies. Now he's got to wonder what my secret is on my side.
Join or die for both.
Nope. Get that off the field. You are not getting card draw off me, madame. Oh, that's a problem. Well, I can still fix it. Let's see. Now I've got 9 mana. It's enough to play everything in my hand, actually, so that's what I am going to do, at least for now. Yep, Violet Teacher, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to let you do anything with secrets. And now you got to worry about something. Let's see. It's actually...
I hunt alone. I
What?
must attack
Ah, damn it. That's right, I have to attack things with taunt. Things with taunt have priority over anything else I have. That's right, I need to remember this. Or he'll just wipe off my board. That can work too, I guess. Oh, I have 10 mana. This will actually work out quite well. So I'll destroy one of his taunts, get rid of the other, and start going for the face. Now I'm getting board position here. So now I don't have to... Well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I now have board advantage. Yes, I'm going to probably get overrun because I'm low on health. But I do have board advantage, meaning that right now, he's got to scramble together to do some damage to get me back off the field. And he did it! Well, kind of. You wasted a flame strike and you're... Wow, that's actually kind of a dick move. Alright, Violet Teacher, and we're gonna deadly shot him and end my turn. This is really all I've got left, and I'm really going to hope he's going to play a big creature at some point. I'm waiting for the 10-cost creature he's got, because there are some in this game, and he's probably got one. I don't like that, but what else you got? Okay, that's fine. Now he's trying the rushdown mode. Well, since I got 2 deadly shots...
I am ready to learn.
Why don't we just go ahead and play devil's advocate here? Suddenly, I had board position. So yeah, this is kind of a strategy that was... Wow, you got 3 flame strikes in your draw. Way to go, you. Well, what did I get? A Tundra Rhino, which means I can do more damage than you can at this point. I'm surprised. I've actually gotten all my spells after I got my before I got my Violet Teacher, which makes me a little upset. Also, this game is dragging on forever. Okay, you don't have beasts. What was your plan there? I know you've got one more card. We're gonna kind of just flop our hand out there, I guess. So now we're top decking everything. This is the point we've gotten to, which is unfortunate. Damn. Well, now at this point, like I said, I'm top decking. I don't know what he has. He probably has something to get rid of my hyena. Given he has 10 mana, he probably does. Tell me you're not going to waste a Cone of Cold to get rid of my hyena. You're not. Okay. Silence the minion. Great. I'm going to save my Eagle Horn Bow. I'm just going to kind of chip away at them until something big and mean drops on the field. That's really all I'm waiting on right now. Okay, they got field advantage. Okay, I know what to do with you. Actually, I know something better to do. And we're going to do this. So basically, unless they can get rid of my Core Hound now, it is going to be end of the game right here. How many polymorphs do you have?
What you want?
And a wall. Okay. I wish I could have silenced that, but... Okay. We're actually going to do this.
Magic shall not save.
And now I do have lethal damage once again. They, on the other hand, won't have anything really to use against me. So I'm really hoping they'll play their cards before they play anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of screwed. Yes. Come on. Play your last card. Are you really just going to try and rush that down? Because I almost have lethal, actually. I almost have lethal. What are you going to do, man? Come on. You're taking way too much time on this. I do ask that you come at me, Brosis. Thank you. I just kind of wasted that for you, now didn't it? And the card is glitched. This game is in beta. Remember, this game is in beta, so things are not going to be perfect. And they do not have lethal anymore. Depending upon what I draw here. I'm going to just have to ping at them and hope to... No, wait, shit, they've got lethal. I hope they don't realize it, but they have lethal. I'm really hoping they're going to be dumb and attack my Starving Buzzard.
Well played.
Yeah, they see it. Oh no, they're going to buff the Worgen. I should have attacked the Worgen. I'm retarded. So worried about doing damage directly to them that I forgot about the Worgen altogether. That was stupid. As you can see, I barely have played Hunter. Anyway. Woo, more animal companions, anyway. Alright, now I've been kind of blabbing on and whatnot. This is kind of a long episode anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this off here. Thanks for watching this first episode of Usurp the King of the Arena, or Lord of the Arena, whatever. It's already off to a bad start, but I'll probably have a lot of fun with this series, just playing the game with you and trying to discuss tactics. I hope that you'll tune in next time when I actually will play this game again, more than likely. And I'll try and go actually get some wins in the arena rather than fail all over the floor. Thanks for watching, everyone.